It is 12:22 on Sunday, and we're on our mini road trip, surprisingly, because apparently my husband's side of the family doesn't like to plan and notify us the morning of when they like to get together, which is fine because we're flexible, but obviously you could hear the tint of in my voice that I'm more of a planner. And speaking of planning, I have my weekly menu sheet in front of me, so I'm going to utilize the 40-minute drive to do the planning of the weekly menu. So on Monday we're definitely doing the naked pasta, which I will write out I have the recipe on my blog already. I'll just link it. I'm sorry about the bumpy ride, but that can't be helped. Did you see that kid on the dirt bike?
Not allowed to speak.
He's allowed to speak, he's just not allowed to swear. And on Tuesday, I've already had a pot roast request from Polly with
the best pot roast in the world.
So we'll do the pot roast on Tuesday, and I will do a full shopping list for those of you who just want to check your pantry and your cupboards to make sure that you have everything that you need on hand if you want to follow along. And obviously, since I'll be posting this for the week, you could do this at any day you want. We do meatless Mondays, but doesn't mean you have to. I do encourage everybody to, but you don't have to. So I'm gonna stop now and we'll plan the menu, and then I'll be back to show you what we've decided for the rest of the week. And I will have a list, the shopping list on my blog, which there'll be a link in the description below. Stay tuned for our interesting adventures on our way to Massachusetts. My all-time least favorite thing, roundabouts. Because there's always some person that doesn't know where they're going or where they want to go or why they want to go, and then they get lost and slow down and start looking at stores nearby. Where are we? Moped! God, I still want a scooter. I need to lose enough weight to be able to buy a scooter. I want a little mint Vespa.
Amen.
Alrighty then. So, don't you just love those kind of affirmations? So we're on our way to meet Hannah and Gretchen. We're on our way to Judea.
Yeah.
I know every time I say that I want to bust into a song. So we're on our way to meet Hannah and Gretchen for lunch at Student Prince, which is a German restaurant. I have never been there. I don't think my husband's ever been there either.
I heard about it.
He's heard about it from a friend. Oh, from Esther. Alrighty, so
she read it in the magazine.
She read it in a magazine. Alright, I'm gonna stop so I have a little battery juice left on my camera. Why is it running down so fast? Darn. Alright, stay tuned. Hey, look what Polly stopped and picked up, some fresh bread, some fresh Italian bread. Doesn't it look gorgeous? So we just stopped at the Inner Produce in Springfield and picked up most of our produce for the week, which I will share with you when we get home. I'm going to try and make this quick because my camera's dying. So we got some shrimp appetizers and then camembert cheese bites with this delicious honey mustard. So yum. So I'm going to take some pictures and I'll include them at the end of the video.
Over MRI
so where's
tomorrow.
Dr. Puff?
When did this start?
My father would never go to Dr. Puff, by the way. Never.
No, Thank you.
Do I need,
How charming! Look at this.
Here we go, the student friends.
Well, we're home. We were out most of the day. We have groceries that I have to put away. You see the kitchen table has stuff on it. It's a dog looking out the window. So I will put some of these things away, and then I will show you the menu for the week, and I will share the shopping list for those of you who would like to play along. Well, that's a lot of produce. My husband is really obsessed with tomatoes. I'm not entirely sure why, because we have tomato plants and we have tomatoes of our own, but every farm we stop at he has to pick up a tomato or two. So we have regular cucumbers. There's also the Persian ones right here, which are kind of like the baby European seedless cukes. Very, very good. You don't need, just wash the skin. You don't need to peel it. You do have to cut off the tops because that's where the bitterness is, particularly where the stem is attached. And then we have some avocados, which need a few days. Some of these gorgeous La Calera oranges. They look like, well, you could fill in the blank. Two of them, you know what they look like. I have some carrots for the beef bourguignon for Tuesday. This tiny little thing was from our garden. Peaches to eat, peaches to cook with, 2 packages of mushrooms. One is for the Meatless Monday naked pasta with sauteed mushrooms, which I do slowly in one layer in a pan, which I will show tomorrow. Some cherries, some ginger snaps for me, bag of pastries, which I don't know how it ended up in our house. Some bananas, and I've already put the perishables away. The roast for Tuesday, we are doing cheesy grits with beans on Wednesday. I think I'm gonna do flatbreads on Thursday, and I had pinned the recipe to my Pinterest board, and I'll include that link as well for those of you who would like to try it. I just think it might become something different to do a nice big salad and some flatbreads, smear of ricotta, and then roasted vegetables on top of it. That might be yummy. And whatever proteins we have left, we'll probably have a lot of meat left from the beef bourguignon. And I have no idea how. You see all this luscious goodness? My husband also got this for himself. He loves pudding, and I could care less for it. Look at the giant size of this lemon. You all know how big my hands are. Look at this lemon. So that would be good. So I think next I will show you the page from my household file effects, which I did bring with me today on our little outing. We had originally planned on going to the Mansfield Drive-In Flea Market, which is on Sundays, I believe, until 3 or 4. However, when we got the call from Hannah and Gretchen, or the text from Hannah and Gretchen that they wanted to meet for lunch, we went and did that. But isn't this gorgeous? Like, I love staring at all this stuff. So I'm going to put all this stuff away. Oh, note, keep cucumbers in the refrigerator, not in a too cold a spot, but do not refrigerate tomatoes. Keep tomatoes out because they will turn pithy if you refrigerate them and then take them out to use them. So that's a little tip. And these are seconds from Johnny Appleseed farm down the street from us. This is from another farm and near where we went for lunch. Where's our tomato? Oh, for those of you who follow me on Instagram, my husband picked this tomato this morning. That's from our garden. And then he put it in my car like this with a baby carrot, baby cucumber. Doesn't that look like a little cucumber worm coming out? So I posted that already. And for those of you who don't follow me on Instagram, by all means, I'll put a link to that below as well. Because sometimes I'm able to post photos immediately after I... Oh, look! What the cat drew again.
Hi, honey.
Did you get gas for your car?
Yeah.
Locked up the girls?
Yep.
No more eggs?
No.
Okay. Sorry. So that's the produce for the week. What I'll do is I will try my best to show... Somebody's sneaking a Claire out of the refrigerator.
She didn't want to come over.
Who?
Claire.
Get out of my face.
You like one?
No, I don't want. This is live. See? Recording.
Hi guys.
This is the goofiness I deal with on a daily basis. So I'm gonna pop over to my office and I will show you the menu pages for this coming week. Again, remember, I keep some things kind of fluid. We have kind of semi plans, and Polly, I'm recording. We have plans and I try my best to stick to those plans, but sometimes things change. Like if somebody's just not in the mood for something particular that night, we'll swap, switch it up. So hopefully you enjoy. If you have any suggestions, by all means, leave them for me in the comments below. I would love to see what your staples are on a week-to-week basis. All right, let's go to my office so I can let Polly turn the TV on. Alrighty, I'm in my office, and because I was writing this while Polly was driving, I don't like my handwriting, so it's all kind of garbled. So I'm just going to use my template, which I created myself on Microsoft Publisher for an A5 size paper, and I received my stack of A5 size paper sheets. The ream is 250 sheets. It's kind of on a pricey side. It's $9 for the ream. However, I think that I like having that on hand rather than having to cut down the paper individually. And these were cardstock. It's kind of getting a little too bulky to have every single page being cardstock, so I'm just going to print it off. I already have it in my printer. I'll just show you. It's tucked in there. So I'm ready to go. I'm just going to transfer the menu information to the template, save it as this week's weekly menu, and this way I can actually have screen prints to put on my blog as well, for ease for those who want to grab the information. So then I will show you in a minute what the final result looks like, because I'm going to swap this out and toss it. I'm not sure. Well, actually, I think I am going to keep the previous week's, and I do have a fly leaf in between if I want to make any notes on the fly, or if I want to just have it protected. So I'll show you what that looks like once I have it printed, punched, and inserted into my menu tab file effects.